but for some reason they hate it. They hate it so much that former Congressman Jamaal Bowman, the guy who pulled the fire alarm, went on one of the cable news channels and said something interesting. The only reason I'm going to play this is because of Elon's response. So listen to this clip, and then we'll see how Elon responded and see if this is the correct way of going about things.
That's not true. And this shows, again, the American people do not trust Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is incompetent in his position. And how do we know? Because they fired tens of thousands of people, it was challenged in court. The court said the people have to go back, and now the people are coming back. He's incompetent, he's a thief, he's a Nazi, and people don't trust him. Period.
Let me just.
Okay, so just flat out calling Elon Musk a Nazi and a thief, to which Elon responded like this on Twitter, saying this like basically, all right, I've had enough, lawsuit inbound, probably leading to the fact that he's going to file some sort of defamation suit. What to you, Brandon, is the difference between something that is real and something that's, a criticism? Because, right, everyone's allowed to criticize however they want, but at the same time, a Nazi is a real thing. A thief is a real thing that exists in the real world, and just kind of throw that out there irresponsibly doesn't seem like it's going to work in their favor going forward if people like Elon press charges or at least file defamation suits like this.
Well, there's two components that encompassed in a lawsuit like that, right? First, you got to have damages, and then you got to have a malice to it, right? Meaning that somebody said this knowingly and intentionally that is false, and then you have repercussions that come along with this narrative. And that's exactly what Bowman is doing, is he's calling Elon Musk a Nazi, and it's unfounded. He didn't articulate anywhere whatsoever how he's connected with the Nazi party, or that he's any way, shape, or form associated with Hitler. And so if you can't prove that in good faith you're saying this, then you're already in one violation. But then we see how people are so deranged. They're burning Teslas. They're attacking people who have Teslas. They're going after the facility. They're hoping for the fall of the stock of a company that he owns. So not only is the words being done in malice, there's also damages. Now, will it go anywhere? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the richest man in the world could bankrupt a person like this who goes on the news time after time again, defaming his character. And I'll say this, Bowman is the last person on planet Earth that should be saying anything about anybody. He should be in jail. I don't know how he's not in jail. He literally created a false alarm situation by pulling the fire alarm, and then he lied about it to the public, and he also did it to obstruct the vote. They were having a congressional vote, and he did that to stall the vote so he can get there and some other people can get there to make it to the vote. That's insanely crazy to me. And these people, the same ones that commit crimes, point the fingers at other people and say, well, they're the ones that commit the crimes. The same people who have a Nazi-esque perspective, which means that Bowman, I guarantee you go look at his thoughts on Israel, look at his thoughts on the Jews. I bet you almost $1 million that he's anti-Jew, but yet he's pointing at Elon Musk and claiming he's Hitler. And so these people are insane to me. And at some point, I hope to God that they're held accountable for the things that they've been doing.
Yeah, Brian, I got to push back on that a little bit. Sometimes when a door is locked, I look for the fire alarm. I assume that opens it, right? Isn't that how that generally works in most buildings?
Yes, especially when there's a sign on it that says this is not an exit fire alarm, or, like a fire exit only. Then it's a sign in front of the door. It's signs on the door. It's a sign in front of the door that said, do not enter the doors. So somehow that means, I don't know if he's dyslexic or not, but somehow that means go up to the door, rip the sign down, push the sign out of the way, pull the fire alarm, and then walk out. Maybe that's what it actually said. And we're all crazy and deranged. It actually told him that if you can't get to the door, then pull the signs down and pull the fire alarm. I mean, that guy is a complete, he's a grown man acting like this. And I don't understand how it's acceptable in Congress. It's definitely unbecoming of a Congress member.
Yeah, and I think anything we say here doesn't qualify under defamation because there's a visible proof that Jamaal Bowman is a very, very dumb man.